You're watching Global News Morning on Global Kingston.
Hey, good Friday morning to you. Prepare to be astonished and filled with wonderment. We have David Johnson is here. He is a magician, an illusionist, and he's here to talk about the Kingston Magic Theatre. And basically, David Johnson is the house performer of this relatively new theatre here in Kingston. And we'll be bringing in some illusionists and some hypnotists and some other magicians throughout the coming weeks and months. But Thursday, July 25th, Friday, July 26th, you can see David at the Coach House Pub, the home of the Kingston Magic Theatre. We've never had one before in this city.
Wow. And what's amazing about Kingston Magic Theatre is it comes full circle. The very first magic book, Bill, I ever bought was right at Hardy Har Har. So 22 plus years ago, this is where the foundation started, and the fact that I can open this and offer this to Kingstonians makes me super proud, and I'm excited.
Well, give us a lay of the land here of the Kingston Magic Theatre.
The Kingston Magic Theatre is housed inside the Donald Gordon Conference Centre, and since April 1st, our opening show, we've moved between the Coach House Pub and the Grand Room. When we produce larger shows, you mentioned we bring in some incredible entertainers from all over North America. The room needs to open up. But my specific show and the flagship production, Astonishment Wonder, is inside the Coach House Pub. It's a beautiful, beautiful venue. We seat 42 people, so the atmosphere is it's exclusive, it's intimate, it's engaging. There's not a bad seat in the house.
Well, speaking of which, you perform a lot of close-up magic as well. So this is designed, this theater is designed for close-up and also for a theater-like setting?
Absolutely, that's exactly what it is. It's a full immersive theater. And I often say that at Kingston Magic Theatres, there's no fourth wall, because you are engaged in that event. You're immersed in the magic. So when you're literally feet away from the effect,
they almost become part of the audience too, or they become part of the act.
Well, they are, and Astonishment Wonder is written and produced in two parts, and the first half of the show is me seated at a table with 4 guests from the immediate audience, and they are, if it weren't for the audience, I would just be some guy playing with my deck of cards. Yeah.
That's how it starts, though.
That's exactly how it starts.
Well, let's talk about your earliest experiences with magic. You bought this book?
I did, yeah. It was the Klutz Book of Magic, and I highly recommend it. I don't know if it's still available, but there are some trinkets inside that book that help you perform magic, yeah, I truly do tell the honest story about that book and how I got into magic in the first half of Astonishment and Wonder, and I think I'd like to wait and save that for the audience.
I imagine a musician plays their own songs that they've written and produce in front of a live audience, and they hear that pop. It must be a big thrill. Same for a magician when you've killed it.
Oh, absolutely. So when you talk about creating effects and producing or presenting your own material, I started on the shoulders of giants. I studied through literature and writing under some of the absolute greats, Di Vernon, Ed Marlowe, and the list goes on, of people that are no longer with us but have left that legacy in print. And
that must be an honor to learn from people like that, because magicians are very protective of their art.
Well, I think that's changing in today's society with the access to information on the internet. You can truly find out how to technically present almost anything, but there's a skill, and I do believe a talent, and even more so a gift when you can present an effect.
It is all about the presentation.
Yeah.
We got 2 minutes here. I see you have a nice bag of goodies, perhaps.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do, but that's not what I want to share with you. This is the culmination of Astonishment and Wonder, and everything inside this bag is 75 minutes of pure astonishing magic.
We got about a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, if I were to ask you to take a card and I fanned them out, you would think that I was forcing a card on you. I could do that, but
there is a forced card technique.
Yeah, there is. Of course there is, and I'm not afraid to share that. But if I asked you to name a card, one that was in your mind, that would be more impressive. Name a card.
Just right now?
Yeah, name it.
How about a 3 of clubs?
The 3 of clubs, and that was a free choice.
Yep. Of course.
This is incredible, because in this deck of cards I do have a 3 of clubs.
Well, that's a regular 52 card deck.
That's right, but this 3 of clubs is different. Could I get you to hold that for just a second? This 3 of clubs is different than every other card in the deck. I mean, not only on the face, but on the back. Have a look, Bill. Yeah, is that incredible? Yeah, that is incredible. But watch. That was a free choice?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it?
They're all red.
Yeah, they are.
You just turned them from... Wow.
Yeah.
How much time do we have? Can we do more? What? Yeah, we can do one more.
We could do one more?
Yeah. Oh, I'm still freaked out by that.
Yeah. If we were to open the bag of Astonishment and Wonder right now, we could be here for a while, but I want to share something with you very quickly. Have you seen one of these?
That's a little ball.
Yeah,
a little
it
sponge
is.
ball.
It is.
Yeah.
Watch.
Yeah. You made it disappear. Oh, you pull another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Help me. Watch.
Okay.
Watch. You see, magic truly does happen only because of you. And if you believe in your mind, because that's where magic happens, this is impossible.
Open it.
Now. Dude. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
David Johnson, the Kingston Magic Theatre at the Coach House Pub, 421 Union Street, Thursday, July 25th and the 26th.
Yes.
Thank you so much for entertaining us, my friend.
My pleasure.
How do you do that?
How did I do that?